just popped my tire. What is even going on with my makeup? I just popped my tire. We did a quick run to the library before the snow comes, just Jax and I. And coming back, like we were gone 15 minutes, 20 minutes, there's a car parked in my spot, so I had to come in at a different angle to get behind it. I always avoid the gutter that's by our house because it has metal, and my husband's popped the tire on it, just slashes it right open. not thinking about that. I'm just like, damn it, they're in my spot. The snow's coming. I'm gonna have to move it later before it does, and the plows are there. I sliced the tire. So now I'm in the wrong spot, and I have a flat tire, and my tires are old, so we probably have to get all new tires. Awesome. Good job, Stephanie. Way to make it a great day. Today wasn't the greatest, was it? We weren't planning on getting me new wheels for maybe another year. We're like trying to stretch it. They were definitely worn down. Like 10,000 miles ago, they were already at 0.7 something. I don't know what the measurement was. It had a 7 in it. And I was told that when it gets to 5, you need to replace them. So we're probably nearly there. The tires that came on my car did not have a great view for tread wear, so it's gonna be good in the long run. We're getting better wheels. Wasn't $700 something we were planning to spend. I forget what he ended up with. I think it was something around that, or maybe it was a little lower. He was shopping around and used some Costco benefits. Could potentially be 10 days till it's switched, but I mean, it's about to snow for 3 days, and I've already not been going pretty much anywhere except for the library and back, and that's so close that it shouldn't be a problem to use the spare. It's a full-size spare. That was an adventure getting it on there. It was my fault for not being careful turning in tightly behind that car. Apparently a house was having an open house across the street, and it was just non-stop cars coming and going. I shouldn't have parked behind them. I should have just gone and parked somewhere else and moved my car, but I was freaking out because it's gonna snow, and every time I have to turn past that drain, I bump it. Usually don't slash my tires, but I did this time, and my husband has before. He went swoop and was like, and we were like, like, oh, we didn't even have to get out of the car. Now this time I was like, and I get out of the car, and I just had that moment where I saw it, and Jax was heading in, and I got the library books out, and I was like, I just want to not say anything and ignore it. But I'm a big girl, and I walked into the house. It's like, I just fucked my tire. I just fucked it up. I know I did. I like barely looked at it because I was so annoyed, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I did. It wasn't flat when I was walking up the stairs, but by the time my husband walked across the room like that, when I was like, oh yeah, you fucked it. Yeah. So that kind of made the whole day go south. But beyond that, we got our groceries. Only one thing didn't make it, and that was boxes to give out cupcakes in. I'll figure something else out. We had some breakfast. I did some miniature work. I was mostly painting Mod Podge on all the books that I've done so far and the artwork that I've done so far, because our grocery order came with a big pot of it for me. And then my husband went on a walk because he doesn't find 30 to 32 degrees cold. There was sun and no wind, so I can see where he's going with that, but I was freezing my hands off when I was out there helping him change the tire, but because it was my fault, I stuck with it and did absolutely anything that I could do. Obviously, I couldn't handle the physical things, but I learned a lot and helped out reading the instructions, getting tools, holding things straight, anything I could do. But yeah, that came after his walk because we waited for him to get back. We ate lunch, and then Jax and I headed to the library because he had holds, and I treated Sebastian to 2 of the tablets that they have there for rental. One has 6 different apps on it, and then the other one has videos about fire trucks and stuff. So he's thrilled with that. I thought since we'd be inside even more, like we already are kind of hunkered down for the worst part of winter, but that'd be nice. Now I'm wishing I never went to the library, but it is what it is. And like my husband wants to fix up his new Jeep like right away because he has these dreams of off-roading with it and wants better tires and lifting something, and I don't know. It's been his dream for many years to get that, and when we're cooped up and he can't see any of his friends because they don't social distance to the level he needs, it's really important to him. So hopefully my need for new wheels doesn't throw a wrench in that, but we'll make it work. We've got money in savings. It's just a pain to pull it out. I don't know what else to say. It took a long time to deal with the wheel, and it was like probably almost 6 when we got in. My husband was planning on making pork chops and mashed potatoes and vegetables for him and Sebastian. He enjoys having a meat eater who is actually adventurous. Jax eats some meat now, but not very much. So I cooked up a garlic and herb tofu with rice and vegetables for us. And I did have a little bit of the mashed potatoes. My stomach started to say, okay, too much dairy. And so I had to stop, but I love mashed potatoes. I don't get to eat them very much anymore because they're made with milk. And then I've just been trying to calm myself down. When I first told my husband about the wheel, I had such bad anxiety. It felt like I was gonna have a heart attack right here. It was that awful butterfly vomit, too much caffeine, like all those feelings all at once right there when you're on the verge of an anxiety attack, the tears like right behind your eyes. So I'm glad to be past that. There was no blame. It was just like really, we're both pissed off about the bad luck of it. And then we just did what we had to do. And by the time he was to the point of like picking out the tires, he loves that kind of research and stuff and finding a deal and upgrading cars and stuff. So he was happy with that part, at least. So we're just gonna have to look at it as a positive. But here we are. I'm going to do some Animal Crossing after everybody's asleep, potentially on Jax's account. I'm trying to get his character all set up with lots of DIYs. He never plays his Animal Crossing because he has so little screen time and he wants to use it for other things. So I might start doing that more often, where I hop onto his account and try and spruce it up. But if I'm going to venture out onto other islands, which I would need to do to go pick up some DIYs, I need to get his internet turned back on. So we'll see what I do. I think I might. It just depends on if a friend is available to open up her island. But I probably should help him get his island to the point where he can terraform it. I'm sure it's still like 1 star, maybe 2 stars, because I brought so many flowers. Well, my friend Colton brought flowers. I brought some. He brought most of them. They're still where I rearranged them to. So, yeah. I don't know. I might braid a little bit. I did like 3 right here, and I already like that so much. This is just little hair that's never going to go in anywhere. So I want to redo all of these right here, and then there's a few more rainbow ones. You can see the little bit of red that need to be done. So I did a few of those and these here last night. It was pretty late. I always make myself stop braiding at 2 a.m. and I started pretty late, so didn't get much done. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. We will all be in because our snow event is starting. It's supposed to be like 3 to 5 inches of snow throughout tomorrow. Monday, they really don't know. They think another storm is going to start in the morning, and potentially we could get another like 5 to 7 inches, but it could just be 1 or 2 inches. They don't know, and that'll trickle into Tuesday. So this is a big weather event for us. It's not like our 30 inches we got in 2016, but we've had so little snow that even if we get like 2 inches, it'll be more than we've gotten since then. So snow lovers are very excited, and you'll see lots of snow progress videos tomorrow. I don't like going out in it. I get cold. I have no snow gear. I have no snow boots. So my husband might have to be the one that goes out there. He's like, the kids will be fine. Just send them out in the backyard. But I know they're just going to whine and want me to come out. I'm going to want to go out briefly and film them. And then they'll be like, help me do this. Help me do that. And then I'll be frozen. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Stay safe. Don't pop your tires. And don't forget, wash your hands.